Welcome to the next generation of facilities management, where we unleash the power of smart building technology. If you are unfamiliar, smart building technology is all about control. Control over your building's costs, environment, and security. What's even more fascinating than the flexibility provided by a smart building is the technology behind it. Understanding how smart building technology works is essential to being able to maximize its capabilities. The system can typically be broken up into four main components. First is the security component. The security systems that come with smart building technology is the next generation of disaster prevention. Ranging from smart fire alarms that not only call emergency services when a fire is detected, but also locate and transmit potentially impacted areas to first responders, to high-definition video surveillance systems, which store feed footage to cloud-based storage systems from which they can be live-streamed or replayed with ease. We're even seeing the introduction of gunshot detection systems, which use infrared and acoustic sensors to detect gunshots. All of these systems require artificial intelligence to fine-tune their accuracy, as well as constant internet access to feed this data to a focal point. The second component of smart building technology is building operations automation. This is the most noticeable component for the everyday building occupants. Think of this as the digital twin of the physical building. It mimics every piece of the building in a digital space, allowing for complete customization of that space. This includes adjusting the lighting to the preference of each user, adjusting the climate to match desired comfort levels, and even automating the smart locks throughout the building so that doors can lock at specific times of day. This again leverages artificial intelligence, as well as data collection, cloud storage, and inputs from our next component. Third on the list is energy automation. This is brought to us by IoT devices, which are also known as Internet of Things. This is a trendy way of describing smart versions of standard hardware components, such as valves, dampers, power meters, and thermostats. These hardware pieces are made smart by physically adding sensors and transmitters to the devices. This allows them to be controlled digitally, while also collecting data on trends of the building occupants and the health of the systems. The thousands of smart meters, valves, and dampers throughout the building then send this data to our final component. We call this component the network controller, or the dashboard. This is the brain of the smart building technology, serving as the focal point between all of the other components that we mentioned before. It's this centralized, cloud-based architecture that stores, analyzes, and connects all of the data. The fact that it's cloud-based allows anyone who needs access to do so remotely without having to be on site. If you picture a web, this would be at the center, with our other three components spidering off in every direction. It's the constant communication between these components that allows the smart building technology to thrive. And the best part about this technology is that the longer it's used, the smarter it gets. The system learns from the building's occupants by tracking their habits and anticipating what their next move is going to be. If it knows that somebody enters a certain room at a certain time every day, it'll ensure that that room is unlocked every day at that exact time. If people leave a room for lunch at 1:30 every afternoon, then it'll automatically turn off the lights at 1:30, anticipating that nobody's going to be in the room, so why waste the energy? And the same thing can be said about the HVAC system. If you run a business that's only open Monday through Friday, come Saturday and Sunday, the building will start to adapt to the fact that nobody's in there, and will keep the climate at the perfect temperature for the least amount of energy consumption, saving hundreds or thousands of dollars a year in energy costs. So as you can see, smart building technology is a game changer for facilities management. And we hope you enjoyed our walkthrough and overview of how this technology works and how it's made up.